my fellow YouTubers. It's Tuesday, February 12th, 5:43 p.m. Denver time. I just watched a little news clip press conference to this agreement stuff they allegedly came up with between this left-right false crap on bills to avert another government shutdown. Both sides of the same coin made some concessions. They said down payment 4 times. Now remember a week or two or whatever the hell it was, where Trump said he kind of broke down as they play this game that he wanted a down payment. Well, they said they said down payment 4 times, and I'm going to include a link for this. It's only I think 13-14 minutes long. 7 bills altogether. Only talked about one. Waiting for a complete text of all. We only get to hear about one, a little bit of a second one. Says they're going to build structures. Under this one bill, it will allow 3 times as much wall as would have been allowed on a continued resolution. No cap on ICE arrests and detainment, but as you listen to whatever this woman politician is, she makes it sound like it's only serious crimes only, so no illegals in general. So they get to keep coming over, which is what they want. Got to have the labor, got to have the divisive tactics, etc., etc. A green new bill that is supposed to be bad, higher taxes and higher energy taxes and to cost jobs. Every frickin' time. She can't handle me talking to y'all. Trumpster's confirmation stalled. And I did a little bit of Googling afterwards. Trump made some comments afterwards. He said he hasn't read them. Wants more wall money. Extremely unhappy with the deal. Vows to build the wall anyway. Comments. Oh, I've got comments about they're already building the wall and have been building the wall. Well, they have. That's why this is even more of a game. More propaganda. More bullshit. More diversion. More distraction for all of us. They're building it. It's going to get built. It's not going to stop nothing. They need them people over here for the labor. They need them over here to divide us. They need them over here to conquer us. All these companies, all these manufacturers, Taco Bell, McDonald's, Burger King, landscaping, the concrete company I work for, every construction company, they rely heavily on Mexican labor. So, can't forget the farmers and the ranchers and all that. He said he didn't think there'd be another government shutdown. Like I said before, if the other one was over, I don't foresee that either. They'd have to exceed it and set a new record. And contrary to what all these propaganda, bullshit YouTube so-called truthers put on there, they do not want mass chaos in this country. It is never, ever, ever, ever going to happen. If it happens, it's an accident, like something like a CME from the sun. An EMP, a grid down from the sun. Not from Russia, not from North Korea, not from China, not from Canada, not from U.S. of a black bag operations. You are not going to see a grid down here. It's never, ever, effing gonna happen. Is that better, Mom? I said effing instead. I know, I should do that, but sometimes you don't get carried away. Of course, there's $1.7 billion for interior security for the Department of Homeland Security. It's later on from the Trump comments, if you have Google, it says there's $1.4 billion for fencing, not wall, which they claim is 55 miles. Said before, the Trump side of the game, there's not going to be no repeat shutdown. Because you get people understand they don't want chaos here. If they wanted chaos here, why not do it? Plagues, H1N1, this brought about by vaccinations. Do something and claim it was from North Korea, from the Russians, from China, from ISIS, from some terrorist organization, from some white supremacist here in this frickin' country. Why not do it? Because it's not going to happen. Because they don't want that. Get it in your head. They do not want chaos. They lose control. These people are about money, about power and control, especially the power and control. Like in the Batman movie, like the Joker said, where did you get all them wonderful toys? If they EMPS, do a grid down, or even don't do a grid down. Let's say the Trump side of this freaking game does another shutdown, and goes the distance. No snap. The government workers out of jobs. There's over 1 million if you want to count all the contractors. Let's say they go to distance, go 2, 3, 4, 5 months. Chaos. They even accidentally, in rioting and looting and fires, they're going to lose power stations. They're going to lose transformers. All their wonderful toys are toast. They are not doing all this technology, having all their frickin' toys, and doing all this just to lose it over their pre-programmed crap. That is not going to happen. Get that out of your head. It's not just Marv, it's not just John X, it's not just Richie, it's not just Lisa, Paul Bagley, these prepper channels at Grade Down, EMP, martial law, FEMA camps. Not gonna happen. FEMA camps. I understand people don't watch all my videos, but FEMA camps, I don't believe in. I do believe in FEMA camps, but most of them are horse pucky. I've watched all these videos over the years. They're there. Some of them are old, the old internment camps for the Japanese. Some are ones we all know they can throw. They got them rolls of razor wire. They can drive down a dirt road or drive through a field and throw out all that razor wire. Well, let's not do it and get it over with. They can pop up tents overnight. They can inflate crap. I'd have to check it out again. But I think it was in Canada. There's supposed to be one that could hold 1 million people. Well, let me see the damn thing. And then they show these old training things and all these old barracks. All this crap is there. And a bunch of these I saw, they like to film current federal prisons and say they could be emptied and filled with us for when the time comes. No, really, they're going to empty federal prisons of all the prisoners in there, all them butt wipes, all them criminals, and there's some hardcore in federal prisons too, not just drug offenders. And then they're going to let all them people go and then refill them with us. Forget that stupid. None of this is ever going to happen. There's never going to be a World War III. Not one of these damn countries wants to annihilate themselves. As I said before, take these Muslim countries. They're supposed to be hardcore dedicated to Allah. Well, if they're dedicated to Allah, then they're supposed to sacrifice themselves to kill the white man, to kill the infidel. Not just the white man, but kill the infidel, anybody that is not Muslim. Well, if the leaders of these countries that control their weapons, the countries that have the nukes, if they control them, why not do it? Like I said before, they get to go to heaven and have all them frickin' virgins, and why not do it? Because it's all horse pucky. Because it's all BS. In them countries, their religion, their primary religion in their countries, are fed as much crap, lies, propaganda, and BS as we are in this country. This is all crap. All these channels, we don't know which ones are part of it, but the ones that aren't part of it, maybe they believe it, maybe they don't. Some do, some don't. And then you got a shitload, I don't think shit's such a bad word, but sorry, Mom, but a shitload of them are in it for the money. They're in it for the YouTube video. They're the YouTube channel, and that's it. That's it, plain and simple. Horse pucky. We're in a slow death because of the way they are killing this planet, and even some of that's natural. But between HARP and what CERN may be doing to the planet and tearing it apart, but the geoengineering, the chemtrailing, we are toast. You are going to see a population reduction, but it's a population reduction by starvation. We're even losing oxygen. Everything on this damn planet's dying. We're breathing that crap in every day. We're drinking it. We're smoking it. Yeah, we're eating it. I mean, you can't avoid it. Oh, crap, where was I? No, anyway. But anyway, we all know this is a game. I think the outcome is going to be nothing different. There's going to be, as they're stating right now, give on both sides. There's not going to be no national emergency. I kind of thought they might go that route. But you got to realize, like I've said before, and most people know, if they built this wall from sea to shining sea, all they're going to do is add more turnstiles. Nothing is going to stop the illegals flow into this country because they have to have them, because they want to have them, because they're needed here. Everything's going to continue to degenerate. Everything. I caught this thing on the local news, CBS News this morning, about the anti-vaccine thing, and the reporter says something like more teens are coming out and taking matters into their own hands, and they showed one kid, this I think it was a 10-year-old, who says he researched it and found out that getting vaccinated causes autism and other stuff is propaganda. It has to be debunked. So I don't know what the hell this kid's watching, but you cannot focus on one side of a coin, whether it's the left and the right, the vaccinations, World War III, H1N1, solar flares, grid down, anything. You got to check out both sides and use your freaking brain to see what reality is. And all these channels, forget mainstream media. Stick with all these channels and alternative media itself. It's all bullshit. It's sorry. It's all BS. It's all propaganda. Everything these people put out there, they try to claim it's their own information. They thought this, they thought that. Not one of them has ever had an original thought. Not one of them has had an original thought. Everything they get from somewhere. They saw it on another YouTube channel. They got it from a news blurb. I don't care where the news blurb, because some other country. They'll pick out the most distant, indistinctive thing you ever saw, unless you Googled it and spent all this time on there, and they'll pick it apart and act like it's their own thought. Not one of these butt wipes has ever had an original thought, and never ever will. The only original thought is to get as much money out of as you can and as many views and subs. Anyway, bye.